So now again we talk about the impurities, contaminants in cotton, the optimum cleaning by the blowroom and carding machine. Now you have seen that the what Dr. Basu was telling that so much of impurities is cleaned during the ginning stage, but even after ginning in the bill that actually arrives in the mill also contain a lot of impurities. And the further we have to clean the cotton, and this cleaning is done by the blowroom and by the carding machine, and to some extent you see by draw frame and by combing machines. Now impurities can be classified into these very four different types, like some impurities which are vegetable in nature, like they are basically part of the plant, like husk, seed fragments, stem fragments, leaf fragments, and wood fragments. And their presence, they lead to problem in the drafting. Processing performance gets affected, and it leads to fault generation in the yarn. These are the problem with these impurities, and the amount is 50 to 80%. Otherwise, mineral matter 10 to 25%. Generally, earth, it is soil, sand particles, and dust particles. And what problems they cause? They cause deposits and very high wear rate of the machine part. The machines will get damaged very fast if we do not remove them. Others are metal fragments, lot of nails we find there, cloth fragments, the wrapping cloth of the bale, packaging material like jute fibers or polypropylene fibers. That's what Dr. Basu also told. Anything that you use to wrap it, part of these also gets included and actually goes through the blowroom operation, carding operations. And the damaged machine part causes yarn breaks and lead to fine fibers in the yarn. Therefore, they lead to dyeing problems in the cloth. Any fine fiber that we see, they spoil the appearance of the yarn, and when the yarns are converted to fabric and fabric too goes for processing, the cotton fibers, the way they get dyed, the jute fiber or polypropylene fiber will not be get dyed in a similar way. So they create basically stretch in the fabric, leading to quality deterioration of the fabric. The other thing is fiber fragments, that is fibrous dust. They lead to health issues. So these are the type of impurities which are there, and the problems are also mentioned here. Now, if we go by the size, then trash particles are more than 500 micron in terms of their size. Dust particles are those whose size is less than 50 micron, and microdust is less than 15 micron. So size wise, if we categorize them, they are very large size, they are all known as trash, dust, and microdust. Proportion wise, fiber fragments, leaf, and husk is around 50 to 80%, sand and earth 10 to 25%, and water soluble material is 10 to 25%. So these are the different ways people have categorized the type of impurities and the type of trash and dust that is there in the bale cotton. But if we go for synthetic fibers, this problem is not there. You go for viscose rayon fiber or polyester fiber, there's no impurities at all. So there is no need to clean those fibers. But still, these fibers also process through blow room. Though cleaning is not required for synthetic fibers, but we still process them through blow room line. Why?
Opening
Yes.
and homogeneous mixing.
Yes. This is basically for opening. Though the blow room can do opening and cleaning both, but cleaning is not required, but opening is must. So for the sake of opening, we have to process all those fibers through the entire blow room. Yes, contaminants or contamination, as you are told, telling these are the things. There are some pictures, colored fibers, jute, cotton, plastic strings, feathers, bird feathers, leather, metal wire, grease oil, rubber, tar, human hair, plastic pouches. So much of varieties are there. And they also becomes a part of those bales. And they arrive in the mill, and then there is a tremendous difficulty in cleaning them. The blow room machines have been designed to clean the vegetable matters and the mineral matters, the dust. But they have not been designed to clean the contaminants, which are foreign particles. They are not natural impurities of cotton fiber. They get added because of human negligence. Natural impurities are normal trash, seed fragments, leaf fragments. They are part of natural impurities. And the machines have been designed to take care of those natural impurities, but not these ones. So, but these are the things which are creating more problem nowadays. So, first thing comes how to get rid of the contamination, which are mainly because of the human negligence. So, what generally is done in India, this practice is there, is that hand sorting. That is, manually, you scan the fiber, the bill, and try to extract. So 100% material is sorted by skilled workforce manually. It may be a single sorted or double sorted as per quality requirements. So one group of people checks it, it goes, another group of people again check it. And they pick those colored fibers, threads, and then they separate them out. The typical range of sorting efficiency is 55 to 70%. There is a limitation of human being also. There will be fatigue after some time. No, a person keeps on working, continually looking at, and then removing some colored material. But there is a fatigue. After 2 hours or 3 hours of work, your eye will not be able to catch. And this will happen with anyone. Like you make some, while typing, make some mistakes, typographical errors. You keep reading. You find after some time, if you are given 100 pages to scan, first 20, 30 pages, you will be able to do the job very correctly. After that, you will miss. So many errors will then pass through. So the fatigue angle is there. So efficiency will never be 100%. Actually, people have found it out somewhere between 50 to 70%. 65% efficiency means the mixing sorter is able to take out 65 contaminants out of 100. That is how the efficiency is calculated in this case. It is all done manually. Sorting under Uniflock, that machine which is there.
Can you study or can we measure those efficiencies
We can measure, yes.
by putting contaminants?
Something you can do. Or let us say some material they have already sorted out, and now collect that material and give it to some other person to find out how many more are left. So how many they have sorted out, how many are left. If we add them together, we know what is there in the input total.